for a visit, and I'm sure glad.
Now, how long have you been away from Bloomington, Bessie?
We left here in 52.
52, and here's this 1991 already.
Let's see, it was says about the 17th of May.
And I'm going to be happy this winter, so I can visit with my friends here and do all the things I want to. I don't know. That's enough.
Do you enjoy Pocatello or Bloomington? Your home in Bloomington?
Well, I've enjoyed my family up there, my grandkids, my daughters. But it isn't home. I don't have all my junk up there, so I don't know what to do. But now I'm home. I am happy.
Now,
I was happy in Pocatello. It was nice. The kids came to see me a lot, and even when they didn't come, they called me, and I knew they could be there in a minute. But there's just something about being home that's different.
So what are your plans for this summer?
Well, I've got a lot of things I need to get done. And then I'll have company. Anne's coming, Wayne's here, and Hillary's going to come with her 4 little kids. And there's always something to do around there.
Now, you just got a new furnace, I understand.
And it's wonderful. So I won't have to go down the basement to start my pellet stove. And all I have to do is flip a switch. It'll just make me lazier than I already am.
Well, we had to have you on our video today.
Well,
Appreciate you coming up here to visit. We've enjoyed your visit.
Well, I want to come and see Gladys, and I was afraid if I didn't come.
Of course we're going to get your voice.
We'll just keep quiet.
Okay, just tell me who you are now.
If you don't already know me, you never will.
Okay, this is Laura. Used to be Thornick, Crosley, Elvira.
Crossley. There ain't no Z in it.
Crossley. And Elvira, I don't know your last name. Gant. And they're visiting here today. I haven't seen Elvira for, 35 years probably. 35. And I do see Laura occasionally on Memorial Day.
She's the boss.
Well, she's the oldest, right?
No, Helen's the oldest of us two, but Ellen's the oldest.
So she's your boss today then, right?
Yeah, always.
It's sure good you guys come down here today. It's wonderful to see you again.
Good to see you. You got enough picture now. Yeah. You can go. Now you can turn it off. Oh, aren't they pretty? You don't see them at home. Like that?
I went into Bateman, and he's back in town. Where you spending your time nowadays, Grant?
Well, I've been spending my time out the field for 7 days trying to get the water over my field. It's so dry. Oh, you can't imagine.
So where will you go now?
I'm going to go down to Provo in the morning. Janet's, my daughter, son has been on a mission, and he's going to report in the morning.
So you're going down there tonight?
No, I'll leave in the morning.
Uh-huh. Well, you pretty well left Bloomington now, haven't you?
Well,
kind of deserted the old town.
Oh, it's a pretty good place, but too lonely here alone after I lost my wife.
Well, that's right. How long's Selma been gone now?
Never know.
And she's been gone for about 2 or 3 years?
3 years now.
So I think you're going to keep your house then, right?
Well, no, I'm trying to sell my house and my farm, and I don't know what I'll do.
Uh-huh.
I got a mobile home in Mesa, Arizona. I might go down there and stay.
Well, that's a good place to be.
Well,
you can't go wrong down there.
Be pretty hot this time of the year, but I'll get by.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a lot of good fellows look at the farm. I think maybe one of them might buy it. They might do.
You're getting too young to do that kind of work anymore.
Oh, I should say.
Well, it's good talking to you, Grant.
Yeah,
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you, Kay.
Okay. Want to introduce yourselves? And
Well, I'm Jerry. This is Ruth Nelson. We just moved here a year ago. In fact, we moved into the house in December '94. Spent 6 months building it. So we're back in the valley, even though our parents and grandparents were all long-time residents of the valley.
Jerry, your parents are?
Leo Nelson, and who was born and raised in this town, and Norma, she was a Passy. She's born and raised in Lanark. Ruth?
And my dad was Ronald Thornock, and this lot right here was where my grandpa and grandma Thornock lived.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like the log house set right over here, and we just tore that down and put our own house up here. So it's kind of nice to be here, where Grandma and Grandpa used to live. And my mom was Geralda Payne. They were both raised here in Bloomington and now live in Montpelier.
Well, it's great having you folks in town here. I hope you enjoy your retirement here.
We are.
We are. It's nice.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Beautiful town.
Thank you.
We live in Bloomington and have been here for quite a few years, and Mark's a native and grew up next door, was born and raised in the house next door. We're here by our flower garden, and we're happy to be here.
We enjoy life.
And we enjoy life.
So how's retirement treating you?
Retirement's good.
It's the only way to go.
Retirement's
People just don't realize that they'd retire a lot sooner than they do.
good. Yeah.
I think you're right. If you wait too long, it's too late. You get all kinds of health problems, and you don't enjoy it.
We're presently waiting for a mission call, so in a week or two we should have that all resolved.
So, do they send married couples on foreign missions, or are they just?
A whole lot of them.
Yeah.
We don't think they're going to us, but we don't know.
I don't know. We've requested a proselyting mission, so wherever.
If you had your brothers, do you have any?
No.
Would you rather go?
Specifically, they kept asking us that, and we told them no, we're not going to take you.
We don't have any brothers.
We'll go where the Lord wants us to go.
Well, that's great. A great attitude to have.
That's all he asks.
And good luck to you wherever you decide to go. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, we're John and Evelyn Finley. Most of the town knows me as Jack.
Is it Jack or John? I never could get that.
Well, my official name is John, but my nickname is Jack, so it doesn't matter which you call me.
You answer to both, right?
He sure does.
And we have Evelyn here.
Our home's been here in Bloomington. Most of the time since we were married, we leave for a little while and come back again.
How long have you been here in this Archbee home here?
We moved here in '65.
And previous to that, you was out in was it Harry Quinton?
Oh, I lived out in the Harry Quinton. I lived up in Milton Corning, where Jay Ward is now.
Uh-huh.
We lived out in Jim Dunford's old home. We lived in Jim Payne's old home that burnt down there that would be the Welker home. We lived in that one. We lived in Irvin Thornick's home 1 year.
But you've tried most of them out then, haven't you?
And we lived over here in the big home.
And you've been on many missions for the church?
Well, we've been on 2 missions and then 2 assignments away from home. Oklahoma and Alabama, South Dakota, and Papua New Guinea.
Do you feel like you're going anymore, or are you going to retire from that? Or?
Well, we'll go if we can.
Well, you both have done a wonderful work.
We're looking forward to maybe a year or 2 to go again.
Uh-huh.
We're not sure just what we'll do.
What years were you bishop?
I was bishop from 64 to 70. Well, about 65.
Uh-huh.
Well, it'll be 69, I guess, is when.
And you retired from teaching, school teaching, right?
Yes. We retired in 86. I out in Alabama was our last assignment.
Well, thanks so much for taking your time today.
You're sure welcome.
We appreciate you both very much.
Yeah, we appreciate you and your family very much, too.
Thank you. Hugh and Vera home today, and they have part of their family here, so maybe they'd like to introduce themselves. First we have Hume here.
We're glad to have you with us, Kay.
And Vera.
Kind of a rarity.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. And would you introduce your family here?
This is Alice, our daughter Alice, she's our youngest, and her husband Rick. And this is Jerry Jorgensen, our daughter Beverly's husband. And this is Aubrey.
Hi.
And then this is, okay, we'll do Laura. She's Sarah and Kent Wallentine's daughter. Sarah's our daughter. And then this is another one of Beverly's, Michelle.
Okay.
And then this is Diana.
Hi.
Dunford, and she's Heber and Susan. And then this is Marlissa Larson, and she's our great-granddaughter. She's Heber and Susan's granddaughter.
Say hi.
How many do you have in your family now, Vera?
Well, the kid says we have 22 grandchildren, and we've got 7 children, and
Two grand.
they've all got spouses.
And 2
And
grand.
then we've got,
let's count them
2 great-grandchildren.
You've already added in the
Well, Michelle and
Haley and Marissa. I
Amy.
know, but we have 20 grandkids and 22. No. Counting them. 20 grandkids, 2 great
So many
grandkids.
that we can't remember.
Yeah.
And there's one on the way.
Who's pregnant? Tanya.
Tanya's pregnant.
Tanya. Yeah, and have another one. Oh, yep, South Patient.
So what you doing these days, Hume?
Trying to keep out of mischief.
Well, that's pretty hard to do, isn't it?
Hard to keep out of work, yeah.
And Vera? What's your main... just keep track of Hume, right?
Remember what?
Your main job is to keep track of Hume?
Yeah. That's impossible.
Well, we sure appreciate you, and we love all your family very much. You got a great family, one to be proud of.
Okay, we feel that way.
Yeah.
We've always admired you and your family, too.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Thanks for coming
We are down at the Dunford home.
And I'm Heber Dunford, and my wife Susan, and our son James, and our son Brian.
This is Brian over here, right?
And our good friend Dale Thornick.
And Dale. Okay, Dale.
Yeah.
And who are you, Dale?
I'm Burden Thornock's boy, and I work in the county assessor's office.
You're in those wheels, right?
Yeah.
So, how long have you been over in the assessor's office?
It'll be 14 years in October.
Oh.
And Heber is the one that got me started there.
And Heber got you in there?
Yeah, I was the county assessor 14 years ago when Dale got home from his mission, and hired Dale to work for us there at the assessor's office. And my position was elected, so I got left the assessor's office and went, and from that point, gone into the resort business, and have worked for several years up at the resorts around the lake, and have just recently now gone to work at the hardware store.
Okay, and Susan, what do you do?
I teach holidays and winters, first grade.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. And your boys, what are they up to?
I work on the Tom Blotter Ranch.
And where's that?
Bottom, Bloomington.
Oh, I see. Okay. And I can't quite hear you.
I worked at Pro USA, the helmet factory in Paris.
Oh, in the helmet factory. Is that a pretty good place to work?
Not too bad, I guess.
Uh-huh. As long as they pay you, right?
I'm Dean Ward. That's my wife, Edith. And we were sure happy to have that town reunion held here in our town. For all the people to reacquaint themselves and renew friendships that they'd had for, 50, 60, 70 years. It was a grand success. And we appreciate them all showing up like they did. We've had a good life together, and we love to be on the program for that.
Even though I'm not from Bloomington, Bloomington is my home now, and I've enjoyed living here. And we're so grateful that the Daughters of the Utah Pioneers, along with the city of Bloomington, was able to sponsor this party for those returning back to Bloomington on Memorial Weekend.
Well, the town appreciates all the effort and all the things that you two did to make it that great success. And I'm sure that we saw many people that we hadn't seen in quite some time. And I'm hoping that maybe we can have another in the not too distant future. Maybe we can get some more that didn't show up this time, you think?
I think so.
It reminded us of our centennial on the Tabernacle. That was a roaring success, but this was more personal because there were fewer people to.
Yes. So maybe if the word gets out next time, maybe we can double it. You think?
That's true.
Sounds good.
How many in your posterity now, by the way?
We have 23 grandchildren, and we're expecting our 3 great-grandparents this fall.
Oh, that's quite a...
We have 6 children, 3 boys, 3 girls.
Well, that's great. I appreciate your being here today and speaking on the video.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
This is great service you're giving.
It'd be horrible.
Now here we have Darlene Payne and Marcia and Carrie. And what do you have to say today on camera? What are you guys up to?
Not much.
Okay, Darlene works over at the nursing home and hospital. You're going to retire pretty soon, right?
Hope so.
What else you got to say?
I'm glad it's warm.
You mean you've been cold?
No. But I'm just glad that it's finally straightened up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. How's your garden coming, Darlene?
Pretty good.
Is it?
Get the weeds out of it.
You haven't got any weeds, have you? Marcia, what are you doing?
I'm working over at the library in Paris.
Okay. You like that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good job. Pretty nice.
Okay. Okay, what are you doing now? Sweetwater, right?
Yeah.
What do you do over there?
I do about everything.
Do you? Do you like the job over there?
Oh, it's all right.
Uh-huh, that's good. So I wish I had the rest of your family here today, but at least we got the 3 of you. When you coming back down to Las Vegas?
I don't know.
Well, we appreciate you guys a lot and wish you well in everything you're doing.
Oh, dear.
So you take care now, huh?
Yeah, you too.
Okay. LaRue, take it. So how are you folks today?
Fine. Fine. We have enjoyed our life here in Bloomington. We remember the old people, and now we're the old people.
What do you call old?
The older we are. No.
Well, what they've always called old.
Well, you're not old yet. Maybe another 15, 20 years, you might can say that.
I might. Oh, in the paper today it said that the Swiss have made a new source of energy, and that it will sharpen our minds and make us give us a lot new energy, and I'm waiting to get a hold of it.
How much does it cost, I wonder?
I daren't ask.
Better go send for a ton of it.
I remember Tom and Charlie Taylor lived down there where the bees lived. And as a boy, I used to go over there. They were my uncles. they used to have the Taylor Meadows over in the East Hills horse range. And I remember them so well.
Well, we'll have to get together where we can talk over the old times.
Yeah.
It's starting to sprinkle now, so.
Yes, I hope you'd have it sprinkle hard.
Who knows? I think it's just a cloud passing over.
Yeah. We could stand a little rain right now.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for both of you for coming up today.
See you, Gladys.
See you, LaRue.
Your flowers are pretty. Isn't it nice?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Well, you both of you take care now. Okay.
We can't do much else. You got a good hay crop there.
Yeah, I'll say.
And we look like a door.
You're on, Bob. It's Bob and Valine Taylor.
This is Valine Taylor right here.
Aren't they a nice-looking couple?
Oh, yeah, right.
And the mosquitoes are terrible.
Oh.
There was one of them, Val heard a couple of them talking this morning, she said.
What'd they say?
One of them says, shall we eat her here or take her down to the river? Down to the Bloomington Creek. And he says, no, we take her down there. The big ones that take them away from us.
I've never seen so many. You know, we usually have mosquitoes, but not like this.
Big as a turkey. Big as a turkey.
So Valine's busy here. She's working on a
table.
On a table here.
But it's
June,
she's very handy at this kind of a thing.
Sometime in June.
sometime in June. Yeah.
So I guess you're kept pretty busy, huh, Bob?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
You had a busy spring.
We're turning down about 5 jobs a week. That I can't even do. I got so much going on.
Well, all that rain kind of held you back, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Now everything's all jammed into one.
Well, you gotta make up time.
I'm so far behind now, I think I'm first.
Oh, yeah?
You're getting bit on the head, Dave.
Oh.
There you got it.
Well, okay, you guys. It's good seeing you.
You bet.
The Ward family. And here's Paula and Jay Ward and their family. Now, would you introduce yourselves, each of the kids, by name?
Jay Ford.
And how old are you?
11.
11 years old. Okay.
I'm Kirk Ward.
Okay.
Going to turn 10 and I'm going to turn 10. Going to turn 10 for night.
Okay.
Jason Moore, I'm 14.
Well, Jason's sure growing. Can't believe him.
Hey, Tyson. What's your name?
That's a nice word.
Okay, and how old are you?
I am 4.
You're 4? Okay, and here we have Paula.
I'm not saying how old I am.
Well, no, I don't think. Okay, and then we have the 2 beautiful girls over here.
Tina and I'm 15.
Tina and...
Gayleen, 17.
Okay. 1 more year of high school, huh, Gayleen? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Well, you have a real great family here, Jay, Paula.
Keep having a habit of putting my hands in my pockets, huh?
Well, all that money in there.
Huh?
You're keeping all that money warm.
No, it's not money that I'm keeping warm.
I want to get the kiddo play. I want to get the kiddo.
So you've had a very busy spring, haven't you?
Yeah, it has been. We got a lot of stuff done.
Are they home? It's a beautiful day. So how are you folks doing today?
We're doing fine.
And how long have you lived in this home here?
About 43 years. 43 years.
This is the old Will and Vesta Bateman home, right? You sure have done a lot to fix it up. It's real nice now.
We've done quite a little remodeling.
And how many children do you have?
We have 4. 2 sons and 2 daughters.
And they're living where?
Right.
Let's see, who are they, Rex?
Jerry and Sandy, Utah. Rex in Montpelier. Evelyn in Paris. Diane in Georgetown.
Uh-huh. And James, you're still going strong on the farm? running cattle yet and doing haying?
That's right.
So you enjoy farming and ranching a lot, don't you?
Right.
You think you'll ever retire?
No. No.
You're going to go to the last calf's rope, right? And Leona, how are you doing these days? You both having pretty good health, are you?
I'm doing fine, yeah. Yes, I'm doing really good.
Well, I appreciate your being on the film here today, and you're good people, and in fact, you're my relatives.
Yeah, how about that?
So thanks again. Okay, here we have Alfred and Alaire Hart down at their home today, and it's been a pleasure visiting with them this afternoon. And I understand that Brother Hart has a special birthday coming up pretty soon. And how old are you going to be, Alfred?
What?
How old are you going to be this Saturday?
85.
85 years old.
85 years old, on the 19th of August.
And still going strong.
No, not very.
You know, I think you're doing pretty well for your age.
I still put myself to bed and get up in the morning.
That's great.
I think any of us that can do that, we're doing pretty well. And Alaire, how old are you now?
80. I told them not to celebrate. Wait till I was 85, and then they could...
Then really put one on, right?
They could really celebrate if I make it to 85.
Well, you two have had a wonderful life together. And you've been married...
It's been a good life. It's been about 55 years.
Have we been married that long?
Mm-hmm.
55?
He says 55.
Well, that's a long, long time.
Yeah.
And how many children did you have?
We have 9.
You have 9.
Uh-huh.
And they're scattered all over the place, aren't they?
Most of them are in Utah. We have Rand back in Indianapolis and Carmen, Idaho Falls, and the rest of them are in this area.
Don't you have one in Florida?
Yes. Regina's in Florida.
Yeah, that's
on the
right.
big ranch.
And they've all been very successful, and they're all talented people.
Oh.
None of them are on welfare.
Well, that's now these days that's quite an accomplishment, I'd say.
If they're millionaires, they haven't told us.
Well, maybe they might surprise you one of these days.
They might.
But I've always looked at the both of you as good examples, and you set a good example for the people of this community and all the young...
Always tried to be. Maybe we haven't always made it.
You look
Our
back and wish
intentions
you'd
were good.
done a few things different.
Oh, I think we all say that, don't we?
I think so.
We all look back and think, well, we could have changed this or that.
We could have been a little nicer here, or helped somebody a little more here.
Well, I don't know how you could have done that. You've done wonderful.
We sure appreciate your folks and how good they've been. What a good
They've been good friends to us.
What a good Relief Society
Well,
present your mother was. I remember that.
Taking it all the time now.
Oh, yes, you're on.
Oh, gee.
So how are you doing today?
Sitting.
This is a very special day in your life.
Very special day in my life.
And what is it?
Today's the 4th of July.
And it's your birthday.
And it's my birthday.
Born on the 4th of July.
That's right. 1917.
Well, we sure want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Hope you've had a nice day.
I have. I've had a really nice day. All the kids have called. Well, Libby called last night, but Todd and Peter called today.
Did you go to the tabernacle and the road or the parade? It was good, wasn't it?
That was good too. Did you hear how the parade came out? The prizes or anything?
I wasn't aware they were giving prizes.
Well, I think they usually do. Give the first, second, in the commercial or whatever.
It was very good.
It was good.
So you have a good celebration every year, then?
Everybody celebrates for me. And I celebrate for myself.
Well, again, happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Haven't you got enough now?
Okay, thanks. It's July the 14th, 1995, and we are in front of the Bloomington post office, and we have Lorraine Nelson Kuntz, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is our new postmaster?
Postmaster.
Postmaster. And we have Merlin Glede. Now, Lorraine, your parents were Theo?
Theo and Norma Nelson.
And Norma Nelson.
My dad was born and raised here in Bloomington. I've got fruits here. Related to a lot of people here in Bloomington. Theo.
We're very happy to have you here back in town.
I'm glad to be here.
And I'm sure you enjoy coming over here too, don't you? And having this job.
My brother lives here now, and it's kind of like coming home. I've met a lot of wonderful people, got to know a lot of wonderful people that I wouldn't have known had I not had this opportunity.
Can you come out in the sun just a little bit? Okay, that right there. And now you're living in Bern, right?
I live in Bern,
Uh-huh. And here we have, can you tell us who you are? And how long you've been in Bloomington?
Since 1955.
1955.
Yeah.
Formerly from Salt Lake, right?
Well, yeah, my folks lived in Malad, Idaho.
Uh-huh.
And then I've been everywhere. I've been Salt Lake, I've been, you name it, I've been moved to a lot of places.
And then you moved in.
I moved here.
You moved in.
Since I was here, never got enough money to move out.
You never got what?
I never got enough money to move out, I say.
Well, that's true with a lot of people here. you kind of get stuck in a rut, right? But you owned the Paris Hotel at one time, ran that?
One time I had the Paris Hotel. It's apartments now. Paris apartments now, but I had that for a few years.
Uh-huh.
And then I had this home of Finley's. I bought the Finley's Ranch years ago, and I kept a lot, and I had a home built on it, and I sold that over there. I had a home built here, and I moved back here.
Well, it's good to have you in town. Both of you. And thanks for being on the camera today. Have a good day, both of you.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Okay. We have Stephen Thomas, and your parents are Carol and Ada Jean, right?
That's right.
You speak a little louder, the traffic.
Yeah, that's right. They've been here a long time.
And what is your, what business are you in now?
I work at T&M coal mining.